Check out these fruits. They're really plumping up nicely. This cultivar that we're going to check out here is Allegheny. This is one of Neil Peterson's select varieties. One of our favorites here, super productive, very tasty, mid-range Paw Paw, very sweet, very aromatic, very creamy. Love it. Have a look. So this cluster here has, oh my gosh, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Paw Paws on it. So they can get up to 9 per cluster. Now, typically I would have come and thinned this out, but this year is quite the whirlwind. So there you have it. I got a huge cluster. If you did thin these, you would get probably larger individual fruits, and it's a good idea to thin. Now, they don't always come in such big clusters. Sometimes you will get just 1 or 2 like this. The variety Shenandoah, another one of Neil Peterson's, is really well known for only producing singly. But here we have a few singles on the Allegheny. So August here, we've got another full month of ripening to happen. So these guys will fill out nicely. Allegheny is kind of a nice mid-sized Paw Paw. You know, I would say easy half a pound, upwards of a full pound, but typically half a pound, but very productive. One of the most productive Paw Paws that I know of, to the degree that it's actually good to thin them out. That also helps the tree not get overstressed by having such a big harvest one year and then sort of have less the next year. So it helps create that balance for it. This beauty behind me here, this is Davis. This is one of a very select wild Paw Paws. One of the most ornamental Paw Paws too. It has very beautiful, deep green, long-lobed leaves. It's one of the parents of the NC1, which is also noted for its beautiful landscape, attractive edible landscaping look. They're all beautiful. They're all beautiful. You know, they just look at this grove. I mean, look at this. And we're in August. And August is when most trees, especially fruit trees, are full of, insect damage, different kind of disease pressures going on. And look at these, they're beautiful. Now, they are sitting on a swale, which does help. This is passive water design to help maintain consistent moisture, which the Paw Paws love. Anything with a leaf that big is going to need consistent moisture, which I do with mulch, which I do with, creating swales on contours, hugelkultur beds, a variety of things that maintain plenty of moisture. This character right here, this little guy who's just getting going, is PA Golden. Now, PA Golden's another very popular Paw Paw. It has a little bit of the wild notes in it, very subtle, sort of bitter aftertones, but not so much that it really turns you off from wanting to eat it. It actually can add a nice character to it, especially if you're gonna, process it into something value added, like a tart or like a custard, a Paw Paw custard. In the background here, this character is Summer's Delight. I believe this one was sort of selected by Cliff England and of England's Orchard. A great resource for cyanwood and other things for grafting. Check them out. Supposedly early producing, but still yet to produce for me. Partly because it's in shade. I got partial shade here. This character is XL1, another well-known Paw Paw. It is beautiful. It's in it's semi-shade of that poplar tree that's above it. So I'm only getting partial fruit. If you want full fruit, you need full sun, right? You're gonna get as much fruit as you have sun and moisture. This beauty out here in the full sun is my absolute favorite cultivar. It is Susquehanna. Ay, 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 yum, yum, yum. Susquehanna is on the richer side of the flavor spectrum. So very aromatic notes, sort of a darker, orangey, yellow, creamy flesh. Absolutely one of my favorites, very productive. Another one of Neil Peterson's, also Neil's favorite fruit as well. Can't say enough about it. I keep planting lots and lots of Susquehanna, Shenandoahs, Alleghenies, and some Potomacs as well. So here, this character This is actually a sucker that came up, but it came up far enough from the trunk of the tree that I grafted it. Let's see if we can get in there and have a look at this. So let's see here. So there's the graft union. Now what I need to do is I need to come and I need to cut 8 inches from the trunk of this grafted tree going toward the mother tree so that I cut off that runner root now in August. Then this little outlying sapling will begin to grow its own roots. It'll start to root right in spot. Then early next spring, I will come and I'll be able to dig this whole thing up and very carefully transplant it. All right.